Hi guys, welcome back. Welcome to our Safer Driving Learner Drivers program. Today we're going to talk about city driving, and I've got Amelia with me, and she's going to help me prepare and present this topic here. So here's Amelia.
It's Nick here and Amelia and we're about to introduce the Safer Driving course and driving program regarding the topic called driving the city, which can be complex. And one thing we're to do is stay calm. So I've got Amelia with me, and she's going to tell us a little bit more about how to drive safely in the city. So Amelia.
Driving in the city is a lot more complex than suburban areas due to plenty of hazards and the busy nature of the city, which could be quite stressful for many people. You have to keep looking out for things and looking more intensively what's around you, and make sure you focus 60% on other drivers and surrounding things on the road, and 40% on yourself. But you also have to focus on cyclists, buses, trams in the future, and as well pedestrians. And while there's so much going on, it's quite easy to get distracted, and you need to concentrate and focus on what's around you. You need to see markers early and try to plan ahead.
Oh, good. So which point are we up to the moment? Oh, good. So we need to see markers early, like those guiding markers.
Yeah. So you can plan early so you can act early as well. And make sure you keep your distances from other vehicles and surrounding objects so you can actually read and see those markers. So then you're able to act ahead, plan ahead, and so on.
Okay, let's good. Slow in the city, isn't it? It's just 30 of that, isn't it?
Yeah.
There's a lot of one-way streets in the city, and you saw the marker, didn't you? Like a solid white marker pointing you. That's great. So, now remember the thing we said: watch out, doors opening and vehicles exiting the curb. That's one thing we have to do in the city. And we're approaching the city. That's good. And then, what thing you need to do is watch pedestrians. Look at this guy. He's not looking where he's going. He's just out here. Texting
There's
and
a ranger.
a ranger. And what's this thing say? Parking bays. If you want to park, look for these big blue signs, yeah?
Yeah.
It's like $20 for an hour up here. That's pretty expensive, isn't it?
Yeah.
So look for the cheaper ones. You can Google them, you know? That's a good point. Pedestrian crossings are yonder. See that? Okay, check your rear mirrors and then look for pedestrians. Remember, pedestrians have the right of way, yeah? Like you'll mention a bit later on your final assessment of your drive, yeah? Notice whether she's across or not, yeah? Okay, continue here. It's all traffic. You can see, read your signs. Keep going on the same lane, and then you're going to attempt like an arrow to make a right turn. See the traffic light where the flashing police officer is? Just there. You go right at the marker street. Let's go to the guiding marker. You go there. And check there. You enter the indicator, yeah? You should avoid lane change as much as possible. Cool? And we're only only keeping the lane if you have intention of turning right somewhere, yeah? So I guess we're in the right lane because we want to turn somewhere down the bottom to the right. I think it's Market Street, yeah?
Yeah.
But we've still got some time to go, yeah? But look at that cross up, see that? A late crossing, be careful. All traffic this way. Any pedestrians crossing? Yep, so give way to pedestrians, keep looking deeper, see that? Remember, we have to check both sides of the pedestrian. There's one that will be crossing. It's very important, yeah? What are you going to do? Let's see. And up here it says you must give way, yeah? And obey the road rules. You notice they've got the give way signs. Not here because it's not where to go. Keep going forward.
Yeah.
Over there, where the guy is. Oops, watch that one. Okay, stop. Stop and give way. Okay, cool. Pick a gap. Watch the pedestrians there trying to cross there. Good. Okay, you always check your left-hand side too before the turn. Cool. Crossing over. Watch the direction of the taxi driver. Remember, 60% of your then driving, 40% you. Watch there. Okay. Up here there's a guiding marker. It's a right turn lane. You're in the right lane. When you go across, you should connect with the right lane. Cool?
Yeah.
That's it. And you also know that you've got a right turn. Oh, covered that one. Good job catching me. At this junction it gets tricky. Cool. The road is never straight. Your job is to identify the right turning marker. Yep, you're on the right lane. So when you go across, which one's your lane?
The right lane.
Correct. Find your right lane. The road does not connect. City roads are kind of crooked a bit. Yeah? So let's see if we can capture that. And hopefully that you'll get the green lights and we can demonstrate that. And that's the footage we need on that. All right, here we go. Check your junctions, pedestrians. Cool. Cruise on. Okay. Now watch what happens. You have some drivers don't know the directions yet. Luckily it's slow speed. If it was a bit quicker, you can find yourself in the wrong lane. Yeah. I guess no one's. Okay, you're where the motorcycle is. Okay. Let's take a second. It's taking us a minute to get through this one. I think I better stop there. Okay, just keep going. All right, here's your chance. Can you show me? Which one's your lane? Yes, check your right mirror there in case someone bugs you. Straight ahead, yeah? And that's how it works, yeah? Very good. Good job.
Pedestrians in the city, the activity is quite heavy, so then they always seem to be in a hurry. So you have to keep paying a lot of attention, and we have to keep using our mirrors constantly so we can just make sure that they don't come out of nowhere. And we have to use our mirrors while we're reversing in the city.
Very good.
Because there are a lot of people around and you don't want to hurt someone.
Good.
And in Melbourne, because of the use of trams, they have hook turns.
Hook turns, yep.
Which we do not have here yet, maybe.
We're having trams coming up in the future. You never know.
Yeah.
In Sydney, yeah?
Avoid blocking intersections and plan ahead.
Yep.
And driving in the city is quite stressful, so expect people to be in a rush and keep planning early and act early as well. And try to stay relaxed when driving in the city.
Stay calm and relaxed. It's so cool, yeah?
Yeah.
Don't be in a hurry, plan your journey early, yeah? I like that.
Yeah. Try to stay on the left lane and try to stay calm, because that's the best strategy, is to stay on the left lane, because you can easily change if you need to, and it's easy to see things.
Notice how I asked you to find your own way to go and find the left street was Golden Street, but you were in the middle or the far right, and then you saw it, and you didn't see it, but notice how easy it was just to go left from the left?
Yeah.
Very good.
Try to avoid peak hour traffic, but if you have to, just try to plan ahead and just know that you might be a bit late, so you have to let people know if you're running late for something.
Yeah, just call somebody. Just call some, pull over in the street, on the curb.
Yeah.
Just say, look, I'm going to be late. No point you being rushing like the rest of a million people in the city, yeah?
Know where to park in the city, because patrol officers are a lot more active than in suburban areas.
Actually, I'm going to check around and see if there's any, just reminds me right now.
Yeah.
Cool? We haven't put a coin in the thing, and we're doing it from the city, yeah? We're parked in the city, so watch out for those bombers, yeah?
Try to be patient and don't play the game of impatience. You're not going to go anywhere quick in the city, so try to give yourself time, so that goes with the patience. Make sure to keep frequently checking signs, because everything seems to change in the city quite often, and recognize and identify lanes through the guide markers.
Put that down so you can answer, lane. Cool, keep going.
City roads have a lot of expressways and end mergers, which are quite different. To
get a bit quicker in the city, you use a lot of end mergers, zip mergers, especially exiting the city, trying to get out into the suburbs. So that's something we need to know what the rules in that, yeah?
Yeah. And while city driving can be quite confusing, if you feel like you can't make a turn, just choose a safer option, even if it will take you 5 extra minutes.
That's fine. If you get lost somewhere, just find the next exit somehow, yeah?
Yeah.
Just relax, yeah.
You can't lane change in the solid white lines
Definitely,
around the city.
There's a lot of signs,
lines.
More. Yep, definitely.
Yeah. People are unfamiliar and confused in the city. That's why you've got to focus more on the people around you, just in case.
They haven't planned, they don't know where they're going, they're feeling confused, yeah?
Yeah. We said to stay in the left lane, because you can be slower and more cautious with the other drivers.
Yep, slower driving in the left lane. It's better that way.
be aware of pedestrian crossings, and they always have the right of way.
Have you said something about lane changing? Less lane changing, the better it is.
Yeah,
Better outcome for you.
yeah, I
and-
think that's
coming up.
Yeah.
All right, keep going.
There's a large amount of cyclists, and they have the same road rules, and they have their own lanes and traffic lights, and which are green. The lanes are green, and they're usually on the far left, and you can't block them.
Yep.
There's a lot of taxis in the city, and if they will stop suddenly to drop people off, pick people up,
Yeah.
and they will stay in and out of lanes. So keep your distance and be cautious.
Okay.
Before you take off, watch for late pedestrian runners and jaywalkers.
Yes, in Melbourne it's illegal to jaywalk. Sydney, well, it's not that it will be legalized quite more, yeah?
Yeah.
More
And
frequently too.
the extra cautious night driving in the city
Oh yeah, tell me
because
why.
of the drinking culture. There's a lot of
Yeah.
clubs and bars,
Oh,
and
yeah,
there are a lot
everyone's
of people.
jaywalking drunk, so you really got to be
intoxicated,
careful and
yeah.
drive slower, like
Yeah, 30.
not 40, 30 around there. Yeah, cool.
Watch vehicles exiting a curb, parking, and the people leaving the parked vehicles on the sides of the roads as well.
That's right. More attention to people coming out without indicators. Just look at the intention of the cars, and you see the brake lights anyway, yeah?
Become aware of surroundings and have a heightened sense of awareness to focus on your driving.
Yeah.
And in the city, it's the roads aren't in Sydney. The roads are never straight, and you have to watch your identify all your guide markers so you can follow the roads.
Great. I've got a bit of video on that. I'll be posting. Before you even said that, there will be a video you should have seen before Amelia's presentation and report.
Yeah, and
There's actually a little segment you can look at. Just exactly what you said then. And there's a little segment with video type while we're driving. Yeah.
And I think we said earlier not to block junction.
Yes. Don't block junctions.
And if
that's
you're
right.
confused, stay in the left.
Perfect. Okay, very good. Fantastic. So Amelia, from all that, what do you feel you've really gained out of this lesson, like a city drive lesson?
You kind of learn to not just focus on the box and the around you. You really focus on everything outside the car because you really don't know what's gonna come up because people are running,
Absolutely.
cars are trying to get everywhere, lane changing really quickly so they can
Radical.
so they think they can get
All right.
quickly.
Did you mention how now you were driving kind of in holiday season? Imagine
Yeah.
if we drove in a city in like normal peak hour season, like in the
Yeah.
morning.
There'd be a lot more traffic on the road.
Oh, a lot more frantic.
Yeah,
But
definitely.
we got away with it. We
Yeah.
drove in this kind of time that it wasn't. It's sort of busy in Market Street where the
Yeah,
shopping centre
shopping, yeah,
was,
Pitt
but that
Street
gives you
Mall,
example
yeah.
how the whole city looked, not just
Yeah.
sections of it. Yeah,
Yeah.
we got through in a good time today.
Yeah.
Oh, fantastic! So I'm glad you got a lot out of it. Really, thank you for participating. So
Yeah,
cool.
Yeah.
Hi guys, it's Nick and Amelia from Focus Driving School. Be well, safe driving in the silly season. Okay, ciao for now. Oops, we should never cross blocked intersections, cool? So we're distracted by things, but we can't block
No,
the
this
junctions
guy just
like
came
that.
out, so I couldn't.
Still look at your position there, cool? So you're a little bit guilty, yeah? That's good. What are you doing this time? Like you're behind this car, what sort of things are you thinking about to stay safe? And
To keep my distance from the people
Yeah.
in front of me and
and
just
look at her barge in.
watching everyone else, seeing what they're doing.
Yeah, keep your distance, lots of braking, pedestrians across like in front of you. Like, here's one there, watch.
Yeah.
There's two, see? Jaywalking, you shouldn't be disregard the pedestrian crossing. That happens all the time.
Especially this
Keep
time.
your sign watching, is that a left turn, do you see that?
Yeah, you can't